Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be discussing the best 11 I can make using only European players. This video is partly inspired by the lockdown challenge set a few months ago by Jamie Carragher, but I've decided to focus on purely European players today. The rules consist of players can play in the same league and have the same nationality as each other, so it's basically any player in Europe. If you enjoy this video, I can do a World 11 video, or an Under 23 European 11, or an Under 23 World 11. So let's get into the team. The formation today will be a bog standard 4-3-3. So the goalkeeper I'm going for today is Jan Oblak. His stats are incredible. For example, throughout the entirety of his time at Atletico, Oblak has saved 431 of the 537 shots he has faced on target. Save percentage at 80.2%, and in 180 La Liga appearances for Atletico, Oblak has conceded just 115 goals and kept 99 clean sheets, though that might have changed since the production of this video. In total, Atletico, Oblak has made 245 appearances, conceded 168 goals and kept 133 clean sheets. That is unreal for a goalkeeper. Honourable mention to Mark ter Stegen though, he is equally as insane as Oblak. Let's move on to the right back. That is going to be Benjamin Pavard. He has played only 94 Bundesliga games and scored 5 goals, but his dynamic ability in which he can pass and defend, it offers an option into turning a defensive move straight into attack with one pass. Of course, I could have included Trent Alexander-Arnold, however, I haven't seen enough of Arnold in certain areas. However, the same could be said about Pavard, but Alexander-Arnold is on track to become one of the best right backs in the world. So, moving on to the centre-back number 1, it is Sergio Ramos, purely for longevity at the top level and how important he still is at Real Madrid. He has played 642 games in his entire career, scored 86 goals and with 33 assists. Looking past his offensive stats and how actually mental they are for a defender, he has been part of a double European Championship winners, a one-time World Cup winner, 4-time Champions League winner, and a multitude of other titles including La Liga. So he is my first centre-back. Then my second centre-back is going to be Virgil van Dijk. This choice I struggled with because there are so many other options, and I know he's only recently been at the top of his game and arguably one of the better defenders, but currently I'm going to have to say him. He is currently considered one of the best in the world. He is known for his strength, leadership and aerial ability, and he has actually transformed the defensive unit at Liverpool, so he is in. But honourable mentions do go to Raphael Varane, Gerard Piqué, Giorgio Chiellini and Aymeric Laporte, because they are all centre-backs who I really wanted to include, but I couldn't have a whole team full of centre-backs. We're going to left-back now, and this one I struggled with, but I went with Jordi Alba. Alba has played 434 games, scored 27 times and assisted 65 times. With 5 La Ligas, a Champions League and many more other trophies, it's a solid choice. However, I know I could have chosen Robertson, but again, it's being at the top level for a huge amount of time. But in the coming years, who knows? I would probably choose Robertson in the coming years. Age is always going to be a factor. So let's move on to midfielders. The first midfielder is going to be Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich is a versatile player who can both play in attacking and defensive roles, and he's still quite young, so his future is going to be mental. His progression is going to be insane. His goal against the Borussia Dortmund in the Der Klassiker was a beautiful goal. It chipped Buki for the audacity to do that was outrageous. But I know I could have gone on to Kroos, because I really did think about putting Kroos in instead, but I had to go with Kimmich, so I went with Kimmich. The other midfielder I was going to choose is Paul Pogba. Undeniably a very talented player, and on his day he is untouchable. But recently, due to a bit of form and injury, he's not been playing to the best of his abilities. He obviously operates primarily as a central midfielder, but he can be deployed as an attacking midfielder, defensive, and a deep line playmaker, which arguably is probably one of his better positions. And for France in the 2018 World Cup, he was so influential. That is the Paul Pogba Man United wanted, and hopefully he can find that form for them, or he moves on. But with coronavirus about financially, it might be quite hard for him to move. And third and final midfield player is N'Golo Kante. I know it's a cliche player to choose, but he's undeniably a cracking defensive midfielder, and he's there to protect the back four. He does his job. He's got good passing ability. His interceptions are cracking. Like, what's there not to like? He works tirelessly, and I think many fans of football would like an N'Golo Kante in their team, or a player like him. So let's move on to the front three, which I know you're looking forward to. He's arguably the best strikers technically, or forwards, but I haven't included wingers or anything like that. It's purely strikers, so it'd be harder to fit them into this formation, but I wanted 3 forwards, so I had to do the 4-3-3. The first one, of course, is Cristiano Ronaldo. That's pretty self-explanatory. One of the best footballers ever in football. 5 Ballon d'Ors. It's a really easy decision to choose him. Not many people would exclude him from a best 11 European edition. Next up is Robert Lewandowski. I know he's getting a bit older now, but he's still, got many years in the tank, and he's still in the form of his life. Recently he's broken his goal scoring record for most goals in a season. He's arguably the best old school striker about, classic number 9. He worked tirelessly for Bayern. He worked tirelessly for Dortmund as well, so he's in the team. And the final position is going to Kylian Mbappe, who could arguably be the generational talent of his era. He's a great striker, despite only playing in France, but his move will still come soon enough to move to a different league. However, his performances in the World Cup highlights he could do it anywhere in the world and still score as many goals as he does today. He's an unreal player, and it's going to be exciting looking at his future career and where he's going to go. So guys, what do you think of my team? Is it good? Is it bad? What improvements would you make? Let me know, and let me know who'd be in your team, because I am genuinely interested, because I struggled at times to work out, but I want this player, but this player outweighs it. I really struggled. So let me know who would be in your team, and let me know if you do want those other 3 videos, because I'm more than happy to do it, because it was really good to just test my knowledge of football to see whether I am making the good teams. So let me know, and thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.